What's up, Cancer? Welcome to your love Looksie. This reading is going to be focused on love, right? Um, I have designed this reading to look at the energies of you and the person that you are dealing with, thinking about, or the person that's going to be coming into your life, right? So this reading is great for you singles or people who are already attached to someone or whatever. Please keep in mind that it's not going to resonate with all of you guys, okay? So definitely check your other signs, your moon, your rising, and your Venus, even your Mars, for more added messages or a different message altogether, okay? And definitely thumbs up this video, please, so that people who need to see it, it circulates around to them better, okay? I'm really excited to do this. So let's just get into it. I've already pulled the cards. What I do want to say before I get into each individual card is the overall message and the overall moral of this story, I can say, Cancer, is if there's something that you want, if there's someone that you want, closed mouths don't get fed. It feels like a lot of you guys might have been living in fear. And of course, these fears can come up based around like what you've already gone through in past relationships or whatever. But if there is someone who is across from you or in your space, in your life that you want to pursue, go for it. Like, don't be scared, right? Because what can come from it is something very beautiful. I just feel like whatever it is that you guys are tripping off of or fearful of, I don't even feel like it's necessarily real. I think a lot of you guys already know that. This seems like this is a time in which you guys are going to be extending your love to someone else. And of course, it could be vice versa, right? So bottom of the deck, the unseen energy is Page of Cups, which I love. This is like literally a love offer. This is a message of love coming forward. This is water energy, so it could be you, it could be the person that you're dealing with, but this is really, really beautiful. Now, what's underneath this Page of Cups is the Nine of Cups. So, ooh, yes, and underneath that, Two of Pentacles. All right, I'm getting a whole ass message. Okay. A lot of you guys, if you have been living in this state of fear or just being nervous about, what could happen or like, kind of talking yourself out of a love situation, it feels like what was important and what was necessary and what was lacking probably even in order for this love to pop off and expand and grow is you guys having happiness with yourself. This can read as like codependencies, right? Sometimes people who feel like they need to constantly be in a relationship and aren't tending to their own needs, they start to realize that when they finally give themselves a break from all of that, they needed to be watering themselves more, right? There's some type of happiness independent of other people and other things that they were missing out on. And whenever we find that, we discover that we actually end up being better lovers, right? The best thing I can do for myself if I love you is take care of myself. The best thing you could do for me, the best thing that I can do for you if I love you is take care of myself, right? The best thing that you could do for me if you love me is take care of yourself, right? Because then if we come together, we've got everything we need, right? We were whole in that sense, right? Rather than feeling codependent in a relationship. So I think that's a big thing. Now, you guys are starting out with Emperor, Eight of Swords, and Ace of Cups. Interesting, I just did Libra's reading and they also start out with Emperor. So this is a time for you guys to be really taking charge of your love life, where maybe you've been a little bit fearful and letting this Eight of Swords energy kind of take control a little bit too much, right? Dictate how you feel, dictate how you move, dictate how you love, if you love. I think this is the time where you guys are going to be coming out of that, because what you have next is this Ace of Cups. This is cup runneth over, right? This is feeling joy and love and feeling strong and feeling connected to something or someone. We're talking about love, so this is someone. Ooh, I love this. What's clarifying the Emperor card is the Devil card. So it feels like there were either, whether this is vices that maybe you may have had, or again, fears. A lot of you guys, this feels like this is strongly based on fears. So if there was anything that was holding you back, making you feel bound to a certain thought or a certain person even, this could even be a person like an ex trying to mess with you, and maybe that was, hard getting over that in order to get to the next step or get to another relationship. Whatever it is that was holding this devil energy, it feels like you guys are going to be moving past that. Devil is all about what has power over us, right? That's what it is. Devil is power. And so this is you guys taking your power back with that Emperor energy, right? Now, Eight of Swords energy is being clarified by the Queen of Wands. Some of you guys may be stuck thinking about a fire sign individual, Leo, Sag, or Aries, but really This is stuck about the attraction. I think a lot of you guys have been in this place where it's easier to kind of talk your way out of liking someone or loving someone rather than just going for it, right? Queen of Wands, she's very fearful. I mean, fearless. Not to say that she doesn't fear anything, but people who have a lot of like fire in their chart, they generally, even if they are scared of things, you don't get a sense like that's not what they lead with, right? She's very charming. She's beautiful. She's spontaneous. She's a lot of things that give you guys balance in a lot of ways. And I'm saying she because I'm speaking to the gender on the card. Of course, take it as it resonates. But it feels like you guys were stuck about this person. There may have been even things about this person that are so opposite and different from you that you were using that as like an excuse of like, oh, well, yeah, see, it won't work because she likes to dance or, you know, shit, I don't know, something like that. But it almost feels like they were like weak ass excuses. But I also get it because it was also like defense mechanisms. So Eight of Swords talks about being stuck, talks about being in our own mental prison, right? Kind of having that analysis paralysis. And I think this is you guys coming out of that and really feeling your power and moving forward. A lot of you guys also may have fire in your chart that's very significant. I'd say either in your Venus or your rising or your moon or Mars. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ace of Cups. Okay. Now, what's clarifying Ace of Cups is, of course, the Lover. Some of you guys might be connecting to a Gemini sign, but really, there's someone in your space that you guys love. And you know that you've loved them, and you've tried to literally talk your way out of it. Why? I don't know. Yes, I do. I just said the fears. I do know, but I don't get, right? Lover's card was originally called the choice. Of course, it can be a choice between two lovers. So maybe that is what we're deciding for, between. It could be, you know, do I want to stay with this past connection that feels safe, but maybe it's not what I actually like or what I want or what really fits me anymore in this new space that I'm in? Or do I want to be brave enough to go after what it is I want? What I do see is a lot of you guys are going to be taking this time to take the steps now. Hopefully this wasn't too late. It just feels like this is something that you guys have maybe been sitting on for a while. We get to Eight of Swords. It takes a minute to collect those 8 swords, right? This is someone who's literally just been sitting there stagnant, not moving, but also not saying shit, right? So some of you guys might be connected to someone or we're connected to someone and here you are going through the motions in your head of how you feel, the fears, all these things, but you're not saying anything. So then what's that other person going to do? They're probably going to move on if you don't move quickly. So I say all this to say, again, moral of the story, if there's something that you guys want, you need to take this time to be vocal, right? Be vocal, be fearless, because you got all this energy that's actually trying to work with you at this time. Now, the person that you're thinking about or connected to or in a relationship or whoever's coming in, beautiful cards. They've got the Sun, the Two of Cups, and the Two of Wands. Look at how that Ace of Cups turns into a Two of Cups, right? So the spark, the inspiration is there. And then here we've got the connection. This person opposite of you, Cancer, they do love you. They do want a connection. They do see something beautiful and something new with you. But understand I said something new. Whatever it was, whatever the old ways were, the old patterns of the relationship, there might be some things that need to die off, right, in order for this to succeed. Because when we get to Two of Wands energy, we're talking about doing something new. We're talking about looking at the world around us and doing something new. This person also may be someone who you would say is more of a naturally optimistic person, right? This person, rather than being, and I'm not sliding Cancer. I'm a Cancer rising. My mom is a Cancer. I love y'all. Y'all know this. A lot of Cancers are naturally pessimistic people. This person does not seem to be. This person, through all the drama and all the stalls and all the things, they seem to have the best intentions and the best outlook on what could be, right? When we talk about Sun, we talk about yes, we talk about family, we talk about exposure, we talk about getting over brick walls. This is Leo energy. Maybe, again, there's a lot of fire out here. Fire, air, water, and some earth. Actually, everyone's here. Everyone's here. Now, what's clarifying the Sun is Three of Swords. So yeah, you guys it feels like you guys may have already had, so like, let's say if this is a ex or whatever, Part of the reason why you guys are so attracted to this person that's opposite of you, and this could be someone that you're with too, but part of the reason why I think you guys are so attracted to this person is even in the face of bullshit, or even when things aren't quite going right or going as planned, even through heartbreak and stuff, this person still chooses to be happy. This person still chooses to be the light, right? Even in their disappointments. So this isn't someone who, like, let's say if this is an ex or someone you're going through kind of a hard time with, this isn't someone who's bitter and then all of a sudden gets online and says, oh, Joe got a small dick or something like that. You know how people do that when they break up? It's like someone could sell. You ever see those girls who like hella love somebody and then the second they are mad at them, they don't love them no more, then all of a sudden they weren't shit. But it's like, girl, just last week you were waiting for a ring. So are you just being petty? Which, yes, they are. But it's kind of that energy. But there's something that you love about this person, that no matter what's going on in the world, no matter what's going on with them, they still choose to be happy. They still choose to move on. They still choose to get their healing. Look, Four of Swords is at the bottom of the deck right now, which Four of Swords is about the healing that happens after the Three of Swords, the heartbreak. So again, it does feel like this is, for a lot of you guys, connecting to someone who maybe you guys have not talked to. This could be, yeah, you guys seem like there could be distance. There could be, especially because there's Two of Wands, right? There could be someone that you're not talking to, but they're not being bitter. They're still being a good person. They're actually getting their healing. They don't want drama, right? They just want to be happy. And I think that's one of the things that you have noticed and loved about them, their energy just as a whole, right? Two of Cups, King of Pentacles. They love you. They love you. I think they see the best in you. I think that they see you as a good provider, someone who would make a great wife or husband, someone who would make a great father or mother, someone who's very grounded. They feel like this is a love that is very grounded, right? This person is independent on their own, which is beautiful. They take really good care of themselves. So it seems like when you guys come together, you guys would be like a really great match, a really strong match. But there's some communication that needs to happen, right? Especially with the Three of Swords, clarifying that Sun card. I do feel like there may have been disappointments with you guys in the past. Again, this feels like it's more led on by your fear. It could be the other person's. But there is a chance for a coming together. Yes, and you got the Sun twice. So clarifying that is the Sun card, the Two of Wands. This is the Yes card. Again, this is about going forward. Look, Cancer, all I'm saying is there's something in front of you, a lot of you guys, that y'all need to just go on and get it. Bottom of the deck right now, Hierophant card. This is all about conformity. It's about community. It's about marriage. It's about spirituality. It's a very serious card. So this relationship, this is something that has the potential to move on to something greater. But what you have to cut out, what is in your blocks? Nine of Wands. This is fear. This is fear moving forward. This is fear. This is anxiety of what could happen. This is someone who is too wrapped up thinking about the wrong that could happen rather than being a little bit more optimistic and thinking about all the beautiful things that could happen, right? Because this person's been through war before. This person's got their head banged up before. This person's been heartbroken before. So while it's understandable, because you've been through drama and you don't want to experience that anymore, and you got to move on. There's internal battles that are holding this thing up. Advice for moving forward is Six of Wands. This is a victory. Six of Wands is a victory card. It's about success. It's also about being seen. Maybe this person that you're dealing with is popular. You might even be popular in your field, successful in your field, and authority in your field. But there's a victory that is granted to you if you just take a chance, step out of your little fear box. Here, that Hierophant card came out. So commitment. If there's something that you want, Cancer, if there's someone that you know is good for you, but you've been doing this weird little dance of, oh, but it can't work. Oh, but it's not practical. Oh, but it's like, I just might as well stop it now because I don't want to be hurt. Oh, all this stuff. There is a possibility. You just have to change your mind frame about it. You just have to change your perspective about it. You just have to be brave enough to go for it. Queen of Pentacles clarifies, or I'm sorry, the Page of Cups clarifies the Queen of Pentacles is your last card. Queen of Pentacles, again. So you got the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles. This is a really dynamic relationship that's really grounded and rooted in something beautiful. Page of Cups, again, love offer. So whether this is you or them, which I feel like it's more you, I think that what's on the cards is the love offer. Queen of Pentacles is the great mom. She's the great partner. She's the great, she's got her money in order. She's grounded. She's down to earth. She might have, have a little green thumb. Whatever, all the things. But this is, I feel like, your ideal mate, right? Someone who loves you and the kids, and y'all have fun, y'all like to be down to earth and just do all the beautiful things. I think this is what you guys ideally are searching for, and what I feel like is a lot of you guys have it in front of you. If you can just step outside of these swords, if you can step around these wands, all these things, all these fears, all these irrational things that you're stuck on that haven't even happened yet, so why are you stuck on that? If you can get outside of that, you can get to this beautiful union. You've got the Sun twice, you got the Lovers card, you got Page of Cups twice, you got Ace of Cups, you got, damn, Six of Wands, victory, like Two of Cups. There's so much opportunity for this, but I feel like it's going to be on you guys, Cancer, to make the move. Again, if it's resonating vice versa, then it's on the other person, and there's nothing you can do about that except for just be. Now, as your Romance Angels cards, you got calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. So if you haven't been doing any of that, this might be a good time to put those things into motion. And then you got honeymoon, enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. So maybe, especially if you guys haven't been talking, maybe around holiday season, which for me gets kicked off Halloween, because it's like right once Halloween hits, it's just holidays all the rest of the year. This might be a time where you guys are really connecting, and this might be a really good time for you guys to be honest. It might be a time for you to be honest. I would say sooner than later, because this person is already sure how they feel about you. You're already sure how you feel about them. And although they're optimistic and good people and really do seem to love you, they also read as people who will not wait for you forever, because they do know their worth. And they do know that, okay, well, Cancer wants to be slow, not good with the program. That's fine, because Taurus, Capricorn, Leo, and Gemini are all waiting for me type thing. You know what I mean? So this person loves you for sure. And this is a beautiful connection for sure. But it feels like on your end or theirs, again, take it as it resonates, somebody's going to have to do some extra work. Somebody who's been letting fear get in the way is going to have to step out of that little box and be bold. Okay? So I love you all. If you would like a personal reading, definitely email me at shesvibeytarot@gmail.com. Go to my About tab first. Look at the menu of services. If you'd like a live reading, there's a link that you can schedule it on your own. Okay? I love you guys very much, and I will see you in a couple weeks. Okay? Bye, Cancer.